Hello guys, how's everyone doing? There you go, the camera did turn on. Hooray. Hello guys, welcome to this match preview. Again, apologies, they have been very few and far between in the last couple of weeks. Couple of things have been stopping them really. But I am going to get back to doing them weekly, and also in this video it'll be the Barrow preview plus a little bit about what's been going on during the week for the Mariners. So what we'll do, we'll first crack on with the match preview. This is the match preview for Barrow, and I'm going to take a couple of sources of where my information is going to come from. I will be using Soccer Punter again, including a little bit from the BBC's website. It'll be also where I get the information from. But we'll start with, the preview, and we'll tell you that obviously this game takes place on Saturday between Barrow and Grimsby. The recent form has not been good for Barrow. 3 defeats in the last 5 with 2 draws. Grimsby have had 2 defeats, 2 draws, and 2 defeats, 2 wins, and a draw. And obviously Barrow changed the manager recently. Stephen Clements left the job and was replaced, I believe, at the beginning of the week on Monday by Andy Wing, the former Solihull Moors manager. So he takes part of his first game in charge, the Mariners' away form hasn't been great recently. We had a great away form the first half of the season. The second half, we haven't won away so far yet, so we're looking at how we can improve on that. If we look at the overall record between Grimsby and Barrow, Grimsby have the upper hand. In 15 appearances, Grimsby have won 8, losing 3 and drawing 4. So the Mariners have won 53% of the time when we've played Barrow. Take you through right back to playing them back in the National League, the first season that Grimsby were relegated to non-league, when we won 2-0 at Barrow and got a 1-1 draw at Blundell Park. And right up to last season, we've had Barrow did win at Barrow last season, and we beat Barrow, which I believe was Paul Hurst's last victory, which was on October the 3rd. And this season, Barrow have already won in September at Blundell Park 2-1. So Barrow and Grimsby are very, have been quite well known of each other for the last 10 years or so, and if you want a little flutter on this game, it's 23-20 at some places for Barrow. Grimsby to win the game is 12-5, and if you do look at the overall league, Grimsby lying 9th on 38 points. It's 37 goals scored, 41 conceded, with a -4 goal difference. Barrow, though, they lie in 18th place, 25 games played, 7 wins, 7 draws, and 11 defeats. 23 goals scored, 28 conceded, a -5 goal difference with 28 points. So there is 10 points between the two sides. A couple of stats here. Obviously, the biggest victory for Barrow this season has been a 4-0 win, a 5-2 win for Grimsby. The biggest defeat is a 4-1 defeat. That was at Notts County, Medellin, back in August. And a 3-0 defeat for Barrow is their biggest defeat of the season. Obviously, the top goal scorer for Grimsby is Danny Rose. Top assist maker is Denver Hume. And Theo Vassell is their top goal scorer, with Connor Mahoney being their top assist maker, I should say. And it's going to be a tough game. It always is against Barrow, you know. But are they going to get that sudden spring that sometimes you find with managers? Are you going to find a sudden spring? And Andy Wing is going to hope to have a flying start. Yeah, the stats as well about the goal ratio. The actual goal ratio between the two sides is 16 goals to Barrow, 26 to the Mariners. So if we just look on a couple of other stats, which is going to be giving me, I'm using the BBC Sport website for these stats. The other stats came from Soccer Punter, of course. Goal scored this season 37, Barrow to 23. They lie obviously in 18th. Going to be lying 9th, 38 and 28, is what you said. Barrow's last 5 results have been a loss against Swindon, a 1-1 draw with Tranmere, a 2-2 draw with Bradford, a 2-0 defeat to Harrogate, and a 2-0 defeat at Swindon. Going to be obviously with a draw. A loss at Bradford, a loss at Accrington, a win against Port Vale, and a win against Harrogate. And here's some stats here. Barrow have won both of their last 2 league games against Grimsby. And they're looking on Saturday to win their 3rd in succession against them, first time as an EFL club. Grimsby Town have won just 3 of their last 16 away Football League games against Barrow throughout the club's history. Drew 4 and lost 9, netting just 5 goals in total across their last 11 such visits. Barrow have won just 1 of their last 15 league games, and will be looking to avoid losing 3 in succession for the first time since April April 2024. I was going to say this year, it's this season I should say. Grimsby have lost each of their last 3 away league games, whilst conceding exactly 3 goals in each. The last time the Mariners lost 4 away matches in the EFL, whilst conceding 3+ goals in each, was between December 2020 and January 2021. And we all remember what happened that season, don't we? All I can say is that thanks to the BBC Sport for that stat, for those stats there. Which way am I going to give this one? We need to get back on the horse, kind of, in away games. It can work one of 2 ways. Andy Wing can have a real effect. I'm going to go for a narrow. I want to go for a 2-1 win for the Mariners to try and get a victory that we need to try and just steady the ship away from home. So I'm saying 2-1 and to see what happens. Let me know down below what you think the score is going to be for this game and your thoughts on it. A little bit of news over the week. I'm sure some of you guys have picked up on it, but I'll just report on it. The youngsters played in the FA Youth Cup on Monday night. Narrowly losing out to Spurs, losing 5-3 in the end, but took it to extra time with a real strong performance, I would say. Taking on a Premier League academy and really, really pushing them. But unfortunately, go out. But it just shows you, the great work done by Neil Woods in the youth team. It's great to. He's. I just want to give some praise out to Neil. Unsung hero, shall we say, coaching wise. And I've always classed Neil as one of the best youth coaches in the country. I don't think he gets his enough plaudits for what he actually does for youth football. And I think what he's done for Grimsby and his time also that he spent at Walsall, the amount of youngsters you see now pushing through into Grimsby's first team. It's great to him and Karen Lester and everyone in the youth setup. So, and including now, you can add Nick Hegarty to that list of coaches. But well done to them. Unfortunate to miss out, but the Grimsby youth team is really, really progressing, and obviously players such as Seb Orton have had a chance this year, and a lot of other players as well that have come through Neil Wood's youth setup is delightful. So well done to them. Unlucky, but like I said, it's coming on from strength to strength. And just to add to the end of this preview, obviously there has been a departure happened in the last couple of days. Rakeil Pike has joined Eastleigh on a season-long loan. To me, that seems to be probably the end of his time at Grimsby, I would probably say. He has made 8 appearances for the club this season. Not really affected much when he was in. He got signed from Shrewsbury at the summer of 2023, and it just hasn't really worked for Rakeil really here. And you get those kind of deals that just not all of them work, and unfortunately Rakeil was one of those that didn't. He signed for us from Shrewsbury, or Shrewsbury, depending on where he come from. But he moves on to Eastleigh on a season-long loan, and like I said, that probably could be the last time we see Rakeil Pike in a Grimsby Town shirt. So that's everything caught up. There's the match preview for Barrow and Grimsby. Let me know down below what you think will be the score for the game, and what you think about the developments over the week, the youth team result. What was your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on obviously Rakeil Pike leaving the club this week for Eastleigh? I'll admit, not a massive miss for me, that really. We need to strengthen the up top. I'm sure we've still got 10 days of the window. Remember, guys, I did see this saying about February the 1st. The transfer window does not close until February the 3rd. So it's actually February the 3rd when the transfer window closes. It's a bit later, February the 3rd. Did I say September? No, I didn't. I did say February the 3rd. So it is a little bit later than some fans think. It's February the 3rd at 11 o'clock, the transfer deadline. So we'll see what Rakeil can bring in. There's murmurings going around of a couple of players. I won't go into that without any real solid sources or anything like that. But as soon as anything is announced, I will let you guys know. David Rakeil, his pre-match seems quite calm about that. I know some of our fans are getting a bit antsy because you're seeing all of the clubs now enough about us making any business, and 3/4 of the way through the window, you'd have thought maybe one body would have been through the door by now. But will it be a busy week for Grimsby? Probably in the next week. I would say so, because obviously we've got this game and we've got Gillingham on the Tuesday night. So I think it will be quite a busy game, a busy time. So we'll see, but obviously, you know, we have to trust in David Artell and you know, what little adjustments will he or can he make heading into February, shall we say. So that's the preview done. Please do like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave the comments down below on what you think is going to happen and all that you've seen this week. And I will be back Sunday with a preview for Tuesday's game against Gillingham. Unless of course we get any transfer business between then and the game as well, I will keep you up to date with any of that. So please do keep your eye out for that. Do hit the bell button. That'll let you know when I upload some new content. And I'm back, guys, after a bit of a delay in getting the videos out. I'm now back to try and giving you the regular content. And again, thank you guys for sticking with me, and I will see you in the next video. I will give a little review of the game on Saturday. I won't be at Barrow, but if you are, safe journey, and hopefully the Mariners can pick up our first away win of 2024. That's what happens. Until then, guys, up the Mariners, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ra.